The Miami Heat and guard Dion Waiters have reportedly agreed on a 4-year deal worth more than $50 million, keeping Eric Spoelstra's core and Waiters, Dragic, and Whiteside intact. CT, the free agent class next year is good with Boogie Cousins amongst the big prizes. With this core in place, do you think the Heat can attract a big name in free agency like a Boogie Cousins? Like a Gordon Hayward, who they missed out on as Hayward has decided to take his talents to Boston instead of South Beach. Do you think free agents will look at Dragic, Waiters, and Whiteside and say, yeah, I want to be a part of that?
Absolutely, because when you look at the Eastern Conference right now, many people believe this is the weaker conference with all the top players going to the West. So that's attractive. When you go to the Heat and the East, you really have a chance to go to the Eastern Conference Finals. Secondly, it's the reputation overall of this Miami Heat organization. Listen to a guy like Dion Waiters or James Johnson. They tell you when you go to Miami, they make sure you're in shape. And some players tell you if they would have been in an organization like Miami throughout their career, they maybe would have had a better career. I've had our own Antoine Walker tell us that. A friend of mine, Quinn Richardson, said that when you go to Miami, they make sure you're right. Eric Spoelstra is a great players coach. We've seen what he's been able to do. Even this past season when they had a lot of injuries, you know, the Heat were on the verge of making the playoffs, and Eric Spoelstra was in the running for Coach of the Year. And then it's Miami. I mean, come on, Tyler. It's South Beach. It's no state tax. It's great weather. It's great scenery. It's live. It's Fontainebleau. I mean, all those type of things. So, yeah, you got Waiters, Whiteside, and Dragic. We didn't even mention Justice Winslow. I think he's a piece of that as well. They selected him 10th overall, a young player.
And I like the name that you mentioned as well, James Johnson, who I know want to bring back to Miami as a part of this core, and he has flourished maybe more so than at any point in his NBA career. A lot of talent there for James Johnson, but we saw this team go 30-11 the second half of the season. Solid down the stretch, and they're trying to build off that going into next year, keeping Waiters intact with Dragic and Whiteside. We'll see if James Johnson comes along as well, but I agree with you. I think when you take all the factors in, Pat Riley, Florida State income tax, I mean, Eric Spoelstra's got rings on his finger as well, South Beach living, I think Boogie Cousins might take a real hard look at what Pat Riley has to sell next year, along with a lot of other free agents. For more from this NBA offseason, and it has been crazy, search your favorite team, favorite player. You'll find all the news, notes, and breakdowns waiting for you on your favorite 120 platform.